Case comes out of their huddle. The starters for the second half will be the original starters for the game. It's Doerr and Summers inside, and the three-guard set, Steve Young, Reed Anderson, and Kevin Herring. On the floor right now for Washington U, Tyler Nading, Aaron Thompson. Sean Wallace will run the point. Cameron Smith is also in there with Zach Kelly, their original starting five. Nading has it, top of the key. Swings it left side to Wallace. Wallace back to Nading. Nading at the top of the key, missed the shot. And coming down with the rebound is Kevin Herring. Herring down to Steve Young. Young tried to lob it inside to Summers. It got deflected. Tom got it back, missed the shot from the left of the lane. And Nading comes down with the rebound. Nading off to Wallace, and here comes Washington U. Case up one, 36-35. Wallace missed a shot. Summers comes up with it inside the paint, kicks it off to Young. Case will move from right to left on your radio dial, second half. Young drives in, kicks it out the door. They swing it over to Reed Anderson right in front of that Case bench. Now between the circles to Herring, swings it right side to Young, inside to Summers, shot off the glass, rolls around and drops.
Summers getting some good position down in the low post here in the second half. That's two good looks for Summers from inside the blocks.
Summers was scoreless in the first half. He has his first basket of the second half. And Washington U throws it out of bounds off the outstretched hands of Steve Young, and the Bears will keep it. They'll have 27 seconds to shoot.
Young a little frustrated he couldn't haul that one in, come up with the turnover.
Wallace into Nading. Nading shot blocked by Summers and Doerr. And Reed Anderson comes up with it. Anderson clears the ball down the floor to Steve Young. Young inside to Summers on the left block. Shots blocked by Nading. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Wash U.
Nice job by Tom Summers. No, they're going to give the ball back to. They're going to give the ball back to Wash U. They're going to say that Summers wasn't able to come up with that. Wasn't able to knock it off the Wash U player before he stepped out of bounds. Overruled by one of the officials on the baseline.
So the Bears have the basketball. They have it right side to Tyler Nading inside, working with Summers. The shot's up and it's good, and Summers draws the foul. So that will be 3 on Tom Summers, I think. I think it's 3. We'll have to check.
Scoreboard is out.
As crazy as it got in the first half with the fouls, I could be.
Yeah, Summers will pick up his third foul.
Summers picks up his third foul. So he's got 3, Urs has 3.
That's 12 overall in the game so far for Case. And we mentioned that Wash U also has 9. They've got 4 players with 2 fouls. So down the stretch, you could see a couple of players either becoming less aggressive than they were in the first 20 minutes, or some of them sitting on the bench.
Game's tied at 38. 33. 90 seconds into this second half of play. Case with the basketball. Case in their home whites this afternoon. In blue and silver. Kevin Herring with it in front of the Case bench, which is on the left wing. Now it's Reed Anderson. 3 in the air. It's long. And Nading comes down with the rebound.
Anderson in the first half, everything was short. Didn't have any legs in it there. I think he tried to push it too hard and just overshot the basket.
Works it inside. Kelly working against Doerr, and Eric's all over him. Zach Kelly did a nice job of getting Doerr to leave his feet. And the moment he did, Kelly jumped into him to draw the foul. So for Doerr, that is his first, team's second. And Zach Kelly's at the foul line. He'll shoot 2, where he was 4 of 4 from the line in the first half. 8 points in the first half for Kelly. And he has now 9 points as he makes the first free throw. Second free throw up and good for Kelly. The Bears have a 2-point lead. Case was up 1, 36-35 at halftime. They're going to call a timeout. We'll take 1, too. Spartans are up, or down 2 with 17:59 left to play. Lots of time in the second half. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. As both teams head back to the floor here out of a timeout, Ed, there were some young cheerleaders on the floor at halftime, and two of which you know well.
Yes, I had two daughters participated in the Little Spartans program here today, run by the Case Cheerleading Club. They put on a clinic this morning for 2 hours here in the Veal Center, and the girls had the opportunity to show off their skills at halftime of the men's game.
And their names and ages?
And Tate, age 8, and Meg, age 5.
So Kate and Meg Doherty. Little Spartan cheerleaders this afternoon here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Reed Anderson working strong on the left block. Turnaround shot, missed it. Here comes Washington U. Aaron Thompson right in front of his rooting section from Elida, threw up a 18-footer from the right side. It was missed. Summers comes down with a rebound, and Case has the basketball. Kevin Herring inside the stripe, knocks it down. It was about an 18-footer, just missed a three.
Well, Herring continues that field he had in the first half. Now up to 19 points.
Game's tied at 40, 17:06 left to play. Wallace with the basketball for Wash U. Swing it inside to Tyler Nading under the basket, threw up a reverse right-hander. He was fouled by Eric Dorr. Shot fell off the rim, didn't go, but he'll go to the line, he'll shoot two. So for Dorr, that's foul number 2. And Tyler Nading will go to the foul line, where Washington University has come very familiar with this afternoon. They are 17 of 18 from the foul line. Nading's going to get 2. The first one is up, and it is nothing but net. Tyler Nading with 9 points. He is 5 of 6 from the foul line. He has the only miss. He missed his first foul shot of the afternoon. Other than that, Wash U has been lights out. Second free throw by Nading is up, and it is also good.
Now 95% from the line this afternoon.
Well, the point differential in the foul shots is 15. Case is 4, Wash U is 19. Herring just lost the basketball for Case. Here comes Wash U, they just lost it. Reed Anderson stole it. Anderson feeds under Summers, left-handed layup, up and good. Way to stay with it.
That's it, that's the point of that Case defense, that transition from offense to defense. They don't lose their focus. They were right there. Anderson stepped in as Wash U tried to clear it out down court, stole it away, and had a nice no-look pass down to Summers under the basket.
So Wash U will swing it. Game's tied at 42. They've got a top of the key. Nading with it with Dorr on him. Right side to Wallace. Far corner to Cameron Smith. Now back out to Nading. Top of the key. 3 in the air. Missed it left. Young comes down with a rebound. Here comes Case. Young on the break. 3 on 3. Faked it right. Went up for the layup. Missed the layup, and Nading comes down with a rebound. Nading off to Wallace. Wallace at 16 feet pulls up. Passes it off to Kelly. Kelly from the left elbow. Good. Zach Kelly has 12 points, and Wash U is up 2. It's 44-42. 15:40 left to play. Case to Steve Young on the right wing, top of the key to Reed Anderson. Left-handed dribble, left block, pulls up, 8-footer. It was an air ball. Reed has been short a lot today. Wallace comes down with it for Washington University, and here come the Bears. Wallace carried the basketball. Looked like he was going to run that weave on the perimeter and hand it off to his teammate. He held it up, and then he decided to dribble it after that, and they called it. It's a turnover for Wash U, and Case gets it back.
They get him for carrying, but he also had almost that pause and that skip step. Could have got him for the walk as well.
Substitutes in for Case: Kevin Herring, Brian Urs, Alex Hildebrandt, Steve Young, and Eric Dorr now on the floor for the Spartans. Washington U 20-1 on the season, ranked number 2 in the country. Case has played them tough. They played them tough in St. Louis, and they're playing them tough again this afternoon. Steve Young with it, left wing, ball fake, now pulls up, throws a 3 up in the air, and he knocks it down. Steve Young's got 9. Case is up a point. It's 45-44. 15 minutes left.
Steve Young approaching the top of the list for three-pointers in school history. Now needs 14 in his next 3+ basketball games.
Kelly working against Dorr. Muscles him down on the left block, missed the shot, and Dorr comes up with a rebound. Off to Young, and Steve will cross half court, hand the basketball off to Kevin Herring. Herring will set that Case offense. Young coming off a screen, gets the handoff from Herring. Young throws up a three. I think it was partially blocked. Didn't draw iron. Herring got it though, puts it back up, missed it. That one drew iron, knocked out of bounds off Case. And WashU will get it back.
Hildebrand fighting for the rebound. That's what he's done the entire game. Came in there, ended up getting on the baseline as he tried to control the basketball.
You can hear Coach McDonald and Coach McGinnis rooting on their troops. Nice give and go for Washington U inside. Wallace will get a layup. It's not what you want. Wallace has got 4. Here comes Case. Herring with the basketball. Spartans down 1, 46-45. Urs with it, right wing. Urs gets a screen from Hildebrand. Dribbles left side, kicks it out to Young. Top of the key to Herring. Herring with Aaron Thompson on him. Now it's Urs, left wing. 3 in the air, another air ball. Case they've been horrible from outside lately. Case got the long rebound though. Alex Hildebrand controlled. Steve Young, another 3, right wing. Short, Dewar fighting for it with Smith underneath, and Washington University is going to come up with it.
Case now 5 of 20 from behind the arc.
Yeah, it has been ugly too. Wallace with it, left side. Kicks it over to Smith. He missed the shot. Long rebound out to Kevin Herring. Herring, 1-on-2 break, pulls up, 15-footer at the foul line, long. And Aaron Thompson comes down with it for Washington University. Case is down a point, it's 46-45. Cameron Smith inside the Nepper, back to Smith, right baseline. Cross court to Wallace, 3 in the air from the lefty, and he makes it. Timeout, or Washington U will take one too. Sean Wallace just hit a 3, he's got 7. And the lead is at 4 for the Bears of Washington U. It's 49-45, 13-15 left to play. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. Ron Yance, Ed Doherty along with you at Horsburgh Gymnasium on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. Spartans hosting the Washington University Bears this afternoon. The men are playing right now. We've got 13 minutes, 15 seconds left. And the ladies will tip off following that.
Offensively here for Case, they can't panic. They need to get into their offense, run their set play, and look for that open shot.
Reed Anderson with it for Case. Now to Colin Mulholland, left baseline. Mulholland draws the defense, feeds it to Brian Urs, right side. Now to Hildebrandt, spin dribble, gets double teamed, kicks it out to Mulholland. 12 seconds to shoot for Case. Anderson with it, ball above his head, left wing. Gets it inside a door, left block, double teamed. Try to get to a cutter. Urs, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Aaron Thompson steals it for St. Louis, goes down, lays it up and in. Boy, great defense that time by Washington University. They're starting to turn it up. They really turned it up. The lead is at 6 now for the Bears.
And the weak side help coming over, creating that double team, forcing the cutters for Case to dish it back out and reset the play. Really frustrating them.
So Brian Urs will set it for Case, works it right side to Anderson. Top of the key to Dewar. They swing it left to Urs. Urs with Thompson on him, trying to lob it up to Hildebrandt. Bad pass. That was just a bad pass. Nading intercepted it, and here comes Washington University.
Well, Nading had fronted Hildebrandt, and Nading's got 3 inches on Hildebrandt. That pass would have had to be 10 feet high to get over the top of Tyler Nading.
They try to get it to Tyler Nading in the right corner, or the left corner. Ball was knocked out of bounds off Washington U, and Case will get it back. Tom Summers is going to check in for Case. Checking back will be Eric Dewar. Dewar, a starter with 2 points, is on the bench with 2 fouls. Summers, a starter, is back on the floor with 4 points and 3 fouls. Case has the basketball. Mulholland, left wing, top of the key to Hildebrandt. Ball above his head, working against Nading, loses the basketball. Here comes Washington U. Wallace, nice feed down the floor. Shots blocked by Summers, but the follow comes to Washington University. It was blocked, knocked clear out of bounds off Case, And the Bears will keep it.
Well, a lot of aggressive play under the hoop there, Ron.
Well, Tom Summers did a great job. Him and Alex Hildebrandt hustling down the floor and giving Washington University a contested layup, blocking 2 shots. Wallace on the inbounds, working against Mulholland. Now the left block to Nading. Back to Wallace. Gets a screen from Nading. Tyler rolls out of it. Got an easy layup, missed it, but he was pushed.
Well, on that screen, Case switched off. Hildebrandt went with Wallace. That left Mulholland to cover the 6'7", Tyler Nading.
And Mulholland's at 6'1", and he had nothing left to do but push him. So Nading's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. That screen and roll working very nicely for Washington U this afternoon. Nading at the line, 6 of 7. He's got 10 points. He'll get 2 here. First one's up, and he missed it. Washington U, 19 of 21 now from the foul line. Mulholland and Nurse will take a seat. Alex Hildebrandt will also check out. Doer's in, along with Summers, Herring, Anderson, and Steve Young. Case is down 6 with 11:20 left to play. It's 51-45. Tyler Nading at the foul line. Second one is up, and this one is good.
It's an 8-0 run for WashU over the last 3 minutes.
Full court pressure defense now relaxed by WashU. Herring gets the inbounds, and he'll bring the ball down the floor, set the offense for Case.
Critical time for the Spartans. They need a bucket. They need to end this run, and they can't let WashU run them out of the gym.
Doer in trouble at half court. Doer gets it stolen by Toth. Herring tries to steal it back. He does. Herring in the backcourt, double team. Ball down the floor to Young. Young runs right into Tyler Nading. Nading had position on the floor, and they're going to call a player control foul on Steve Young. Happened right in front of the Case bench. They are, as I'm sure you can hear, not exactly happy about it. That is 3 fouls on Steve Young. WashU will get it back. Sean McDonald wants a timeout. We'll take one, too. Case is down 7 inside 11 minutes to play. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
Hey, out-of-town Spartans fans looking for a comfortable and affordable hotel? The Hampton Inn downtown provides an on-the-house hot breakfast each morning and offers special Case athletic rates starting at just $89. The Hampton Inn downtown, an official hotel partner of Case Athletics.
10 minutes, 54 seconds left to play in this men's basketball game here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Case down 7 to Washington University. It's 52-45. If you're just tuning in, WashU jumped out to an 11-0 lead. Case was very cold to start the game. Spartans battled back. They battled all the way back. And at what point, Ed, did Case actually take the lead? I think it was like 26-25 or something.
Well, Case eventually got the lead at 33-31 when Steve Young hit a three-pointer on a back-to-back from Colin Mulholland. They carried that into the locker room the final 2 minutes of the first half and have gone back and forth with WashU. Both teams were cold coming out of the locker room, but they got to 42 each since then. WashU on a 9-2 run. Or 10-3, I'm sorry.
And the Bears have the basketball. Out of that timeout, WashU with the basketball. Kelly inside, shot and a foul. Kelly with a nice pass inside to John Wolf. Fouls on Case. Foul is on Young. That's 4 fouls on Steve Young. (52-45), 10 minutes, 43 seconds left to play. At the foul line, shooting 2 is John Wolf. Wolf's got 3 points, all of them from the foul line. Case with 6 team fouls. Wolf missed it, went over the back of Kevin Herring trying to get the foul, and he'll get called for a foul. That's the first team foul in the first 10 minutes of the second half on WashU. Case with 6 team fouls, WashU with 1. So Wolf gets the foul, that's his first. Bears will apply full court pressure defense as Herring tries to get it inbound from Reed Anderson. Gets it to Summers, now they hand it off to Herring, and the point guard will clear it and set the offense for Case. Herring, top of the key, wildly dribbling to the left, hands it off to Anderson. Anderson weaves all the way around to the right side. Now kicks it back out to Herring, and they're going to set that offense. It looked like these guys had too much candy there. I mean, they were crazy dribbling there for a second. Steve Young with the basketball between the circles. Swings it left to Reed Anderson. Anderson dribbles left, puts up a shot, knocks it off the glass and in, and he was fouled. You can hear the whistle.
Anderson recognized that the left side of the lane was open. He went to his left, put it up off the glass. And for a minute there, actually everything was moving to the right. Anderson had even a bigger lane to take to the rim.
Fouls on Dylan Richter, his first. Reed Anderson makes the free throw. 3-point play for him. He's got 7 points. Case is down 5, approaching 10 minutes to play.
Well, here's where the defense needs to come up with a stop and allow the Spartans offense to get back in the ballgame.
Tyler Nading at the post at the foul line, looking for a cutter, looking for the give and go. Fakes left, goes right. Nading threw up a layup, missed it. Summers comes down with the rebound, knocked out of bounds off the hand of Toth, I believe. Yes, so Case will get the basketball. 2 players checking in for Wash. Sean Wallace, the 6'2 senior from Northbrook, Illinois. He has checked in back off the bench, and Aaron Thompson, the junior from Elida. He's back in off the bench too. Whistle before the inbound.
Yeah, Dylan Richter is going to get called for a grab on Kevin Herring. Herring trying to come off, get himself open for the inbound pass from Reed Anderson, and Richter got called for the grab.
Inbounds pass is deflected to Eric Dorr. Dorr to Herring. Herring gets the ball picked from behind, and Washington University has it. Sean Wallace off to Nading, back to Wallace, and here we go. Aaron Thompson with the basketball for WashU, right wing. Toth cuts across the lane, gets a pass and a shot, missed it. Ball's loose, knocked out of bounds off the Bears, and the Spartans will get the basketball back.
Kevin Herring playing in the low post, had the rebound for a minute before it was knocked away. That's a couple of times we've seen Kevin Herring down on the baseline battling for rebounds despite his 6-foot frame. And you want to pull out the measuring stick? I think he's 6 foot tall.
Herring, I'll just stand next to him. I'm 6, and I don't think he's that tall. Close, 5'11" maybe. Kevin's got the basketball, and he's in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, and here comes Case Western. Works it right side to Reed Anderson, back to Herring. Fakes left, dribbles right, gets double teamed. Gets it back to Reed Anderson. Reed thinks about a 3, top of the key, right-hand dribble, right lane now. 12 seconds to shoot. Case brings it all the way out almost near half court. 7 seconds to shoot. Anderson dribbles up, 2 dribbles, 3's in the air. It's short, and Toth comes down with a rebound. That was a wasted possession. Down the floor, it's Aaron Thompson. Gets it to Tyler Nading. Shot's blocked by Dorr. Nading gets it back, missed the shot, and Dorr gets the rebound. Here comes Case. Young with it. Quickly down the floor, 2-on-2. Steve pulls up from 3. We need it. Rolls in, rolls out. And Nading comes down with a rebound. They're going to call a foul on Case.
Tom Summers going to get called for the foul.
Case wanted to travel. The officials will call a foul, we believe, on Summers. It is on Tom Summers.
And again, the last 2 possessions you've seen, both Reed Anderson was well short on his outside jumper. Steve Young just short.
So that will be 4 fouls on Summers. Case will bring in a couple off the bench, Brian Erse and Alex Hildebrandt.
Steve Young also playing with 4. Brian Erse comes in, he has 3 on the afternoon.
So Reed Anderson will check out with 7 points. Tom Summers will take a seat with 4 points. And in the game are Brian Erse with 2 and Alex Hildebrandt, he also has 2. So on the floor for Case right now, it's Dorr and Hildebrandt in the low post. It's Erse and Young on the wings, and Kevin Herring will run the point. Tyler Nading's at the foul line. Case with 7 team fouls, so Nading will shoot the 1-and-1. Missed the front end. It was long. Long rebound comes out to Kevin Herring.
So Case has had 2 possessions in a row where they've got nothing to show for it. Now they got another chance to pull within 3.
Kevin Herring with the basketball for Case, right wing. On the right block now to Eric Dorr with Toth working against him. Dorr banging inside, whistle. No shot, the shot went. Fouls on the floor, they say. Fouls on Alex Toth. That is his 3rd, team 4th for the Bears.
You got to like the work that Eric Dorr is doing in the low post. His ability just to get himself positioned, work his way into the lane, and find a nice soft hook.
Brian Urs off the inbound, double team, ball's loose. Kevin Herring comes up with it. Lots of time to shoot, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Herring spinning around, goes inside, throws up a layup in double team pressure. It was a scoop shot, he missed it, almost made it. Here comes Washington U the other way. Tyler Nading, left block. To a cutter, it's Toth. Toth gets the pass deflected by Eric Dorr. Herring comes up with a steal. Herring gets his pocket picked by Thompson, ball's kicked out of bounds. Who's it gonna go off of? Everybody's shouting one way or the other, and the officials have yet to make the call. They're gonna give it to Wash U. Going to give the Bears the basketball back. So Case still down 5 with 7:55 and counting.
Well, Case has just 3 points in 6 minutes of basketball.
Thompson, top of the key, 3 in the air.
There's a dagger.
Nailed it. You can hear the fans from Elida, Ohio. Aaron Thompson's a junior at Washington U, but the crew from Elida made it all the way up here to Case today to root on his their hometown hero. He's got 14, and the lead is at 8 for Wash U. Herring with the basketball, left corner for Case. Herring dribbles to the foul line, draws a double team. They're going to call a blocking foul, and it will go against Washington U. Fouls on Zach Kelly, that'll be his 3rd. 5th team foul for the Bears. Young gets the inbound. Young, ball above his head. He's in that left corner. Now dribbles out of it. Hands it off to Brian Urs. Urs right in front of the Case bench. Dorr and Kelly banging inside. Urs still with the ball. Kicks it out to Steve Young. 3 in the air. It's short. Alex Hildebrandt fights for it. Gets a loose ball. Kicks it off to Eric Dorr. Case will get a fresh 35. Spartans down 8. They need a basket. Need a basket desperately. Inside 7 minutes to play. Wash U 20-1, ranked number 2 in the country. Case trying to pull the upset. Young, top of the key, 3, need it, long. First one was short, this one was long. Next one's gonna be right in the middle. Here comes Wash U. Cameron Smith off to Tyler Nading, top of the key. Thompson with a lob inside to Smith. Smith got a facial. Colin Mulholland threw a hand and an arm right across the face of Cameron Smith as he tried to steal that pass. So the foul will go against Colin Mulholland. That's 3. And Smith will go at the line. 8 team fouls for Case. So Smith's there in the 1-and-1. Has yet to make a trip to the free throw line tonight. An 81% free throw shooter on the season. Eyes the first one. First one is up. Front of the rim, back of the rim, and it drops. Washington U has attempted 26 free throws. Case has attempted 7. At the line, shooting the next is Cameron Smith. And he makes them both. Timeout on the floor. And we'll take one too. Case is down 10. It's 58-48 with 6:36 left to play. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. And we're back at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Ron Janset, Doherty along with you. It's 58-48, 6 minutes and 36 seconds left to play. Washington University with the lead over Case.
It's a 16-6 run for Wash U since these teams were tied at 42. Tom Summers had a bucket there. And at the 14:25 mark of the second half, Steve Young hit a three-pointer, put Case back up 45-44. Since then, Case has just 3 points, that coming on a Reed Anderson field goal and a three-point play to be finished from the line. So in almost 6 minutes of basketball, the Spartans have scored just 3 points, yet are still down 10 to the number 2 team in the country.
So they've got a shot. There's plenty of time left. They just need to knock down a couple of shots.
Well, as cold as they've been for the last 8 minutes or so, They need to be that hot for the remaining 6.5 here at Horsburgh.
Well, defensively, they've done a nice job. They've held Washington U to 33% shooting from the field. The huge differential in this game is at the foul line. There is an 18-point differential.
Well, and Wash U ordinarily shoots 50% or 51% from the field, so you're holding them at 33. That's almost 50% lower than their regular average.
Hildebrandt with it, with energy, drives in, left-handed layup on the baseline. It was partially blocked, but he was fouled, so Alex Hildebrandt will go to the foul line. He'll shoot 2. Fouls on Tyler Nading, that is his first. That's Hildebrandt with 2 points in the first half. He'll look for 4.
And the 16th foul on Wash U, so now Case, in a matter of 4 minutes, has worked Wash U into the bonus.
Hildebrandt, free throw is up, and he missed it. Alex just a 44% free throw shooter. He's a 44% shooter from the field, and he equals that at the foul line. Second one is up, and he made this one, so we'll take 1 out of 2 from Alex, that's for sure. It's 58-49, 6:18 left to play. Case is down 9. Wallace with the basketball, left-hand dribble on the left wing. Mulholland on him. Top of the key to Thompson with Urs on him. Gets a screen from Nading. Thompson dribbles in, shot off the glass and good. Got a great screen. There was no help defense inside though. No help defense on that one, and Nading or Thompson got a layup.
And Nading certainly likes to move when he sets his screens. He may plant his feet, but there are hips and arms that move.
Case swings it right side to Alex Hildebrandt. Top of the key to Reed Anderson, spin dribble, now in the key. Nice little feed, backdoor to Dorr, kicks it out to Hildebrandt, dribbles in, kicks it. Colin Mulholland, left corner 3, it's short. Rebound was grabbed by Zach Kelly. They're going to call Reed Anderson for reaching in. So the foul will go on Anderson.
No, I think they're going to call that Anderson was on the baseline when he made contact.
When he made contact, so it's just possession. Okay, so thank you. It'll be possession Washington U.
Well, if anybody has fouls to give, it's Anderson. He's yet to pick one up this afternoon.
Wallace to Thompson, top of the key, ball fake, one dribble, steps up, throws up a shot, missed it. Dorr comes down with a rebound. Young, Summers, Herring, 3 original starters are at the scorer's table ready to check back in for Case. Spartans are down 5 with 5:05 left to play. Brian Urs with it, double teamed in the lane, kicks it out to Hildebrandt, swing it to Mulholland, 3 in the air. Colin Mulholland knocks it down, he's got 6, both of them threes. Case is down 8.
And that was a deep 3, Ron. He was a good 2 feet behind the 19-3 mark for the men's this year in NCAA basketball.
Sean Wallace will dribble out near half court, gets a screen from Taylor, passes it to Thompson. Now it's Wallace again with a screen from Nading. In the corner to Cameron Smith. On the right block to Nading. He was tied up by Colin Mulholland. And they're going to call a foul. Foul's on Mulholland. That is foul number 4 on Colin Mulholland. The 9th team foul for Case.
That's the second time that Mulholland has got stuck off a switch, matching up against Tyler Nading.
Hildebrandt, Urs, Reed Anderson will check out for Case.
Nading a potential first-team All-UAA and 6 inches taller than Colin Mulholland.
So Nading is at the foul line, where he has been the only one that has missed this afternoon for Wash U. First free throw's up, and he misses that one. He's missed 4. Steve Young with the rebound, going to go coast to coast, shots blocked. Wash U comes up with it. Cameron Smith blocked it, Aaron Thompson came up with it, and here comes Sean Wallace to set the Bears offense. Case is down 8, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Swings it right side, Wallace, ball fake on the right wing, gets it to Nading, kicks it back to Wallace, 3's in the air, missed it long. Tom Summers comes up with a rebound for Case.
They need points here. Case can't come away with this possession without points.
Left wing, Kevin Herring, gonna throw up a 3. Fouls underneath. Dorr working against Zach Kelly. Kelly's gonna get called for a push away from the ball. It's 4 fouls on Zach Kelly.
Well, now Eric Dorr will step up and he'll shoot the 1-and-1.
That is the 7th team foul. So as Ed said, Case is now in the bonus. And WashU is one case foul away from being in the double bonus. Dorr at the line, missed it short. Barely drew iron. He's 0-3 from the foul line this afternoon, a 53% free throw shooter. So Wallace has it in the backcourt for the Bears with Herring applying defensive pressure. Wallace to Nading right wing. Top of the key, they swing it. Wallace gets it inside to Nading, ball's loose. Nading saves it. Wild throw up in the air. Kevin Herring went up for it. So did Zach Kelly. If they call the foul on Kelly, that's his 5th.
Yep. It will be against Kelly. That's 2 quick ones. And he is now headed to the bench.
5 fouls for Kelly, so he will foul out of the game.
And even more important, is Kevin Herring going to shoot the 1-and-1 for Case?
So Zach Kelly is fouled out with 12 points, 9 rebounds. And he was 6 of 6 from the foul line. So it's good to have him out of there.
So now Kevin Herring a chance to make this a 2-possession ball game for the Spartans.
He's the guy you want at the line. Herring, an 88% free throw shooter for Case this season. First one's up, and it's good. Kevin Herring with 20. Kevin Herring eyes the second one. The second free throw is up, softly into the net. He's got 21 points. Case is down 6. 3:33 left to play. It's 60-54. They are within striking distance to the number 2 team in the country. Wallace hands it off to Thompson. Thompson gets a screen from Nepper, goes around it, and we're going to call a push. Going to have a pushing foul. Push foul on Tom Summers. Kind of a, well, not the foul that you want to foul out of the game on. Tommy Summers is out with 5 fouls, 5 rebounds, and 4 points. So Washington U lost Zach Kelly, a 6'7" junior, and Case just lost Tom Summers, a 6'6" freshman. And the scoreboard just went out. The scoreboard just went out. We have a technical malfunction here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. At the line to shoot free throws is Aaron Thompson, and they just clicked the scoreboard back on. Todd McGinnis, the assistant coach, the knower of all things.
And you would think of the School of Mechanical Engineers, they could figure this out.
It took the assistant basketball coach to figure it out. It's all right, they're underclassmen working the scoreboard. They're still in the introductory stage. So Aaron Thompson's at the foul line. He'll shoot it, and he'll make it. Aaron Thompson with 17. Lead is back to 7. 3:23 left to play. Thompson makes another free throw and takes the Bears lead to 8. Here comes Case. Herring with the basketball. Comes down the left side, right in front of that Case bench. Is going to pop up, shoot a 3. It was an air ball. Young was underneath the basket, though. He comes up with a rebound. Young off to Reed Anderson. Gets a screen from Young. Anderson still with the ball. Hands it off to Dorr, gives it back to Reed. Reed Anderson working against Nading. Nading, tight defense. Reed Anderson spins, put up a shot. It was blocked, a whistle and a foul. Two-shot foul. Fouls on Alex Toth, that's his 4th. 9 team fouls for Washington University as Reed Anderson's at the line. He'll shoot 2, and 1 more foul by WashU, and both teams are in the double bonus. Anderson's first free throw is up, and it is good. Reed Anderson with 8 points, he'll look for 9. His season average is 15. It'd be nice if he got red hot in the final 3 minutes. Second free throw rolls around and stays in. Brian Urs, Alex Hildebrandt will check in. Reed Anderson, Steve Young will check out. So Anderson's out with 9 points. Young is out with 9 points. Hildebrandt is in, he's got 3 points. And Brian Urs checks back in, he's got 2 points.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame, Ron, the UAA and how tough the competition is. WashU goes on the road to take on 2 of the teams that are in the lower half of the UAA, and they got 2 top ball games.
Case with Mulholland and Herring all over the perimeter playing defense. Three's in the air by Wallace, missed it. Hildebrandt comes down with a rebound. Here comes Case. Mulholland spots up a three, shots blocked by Thompson. Case had a chance to cut it to 4. 62-56, foul in the backcourt. It'll go against Kevin Herring. Double bonus, so they're going to shoot 2.
Boy, the Spartans had a chance to bring that to 4, possibly 3. Instead, it goes the other way, and WashU will shoot free throws.
At the foul line, shooting for the Bears, is Sean Wallace. Wallace 3 of 3 from the foul line as he makes his first. He's got 8 points. Lead is back to 7. Wallace again, front of the rim, back of the rim, and it drops. He's got 9. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left to play. Brian Urs with the basketball for Case. Right side to Young, back to Urs. Right baseline, drives, draws the defense, dishes it off the door, left block, shots up and good. Nice feed by Brian Urs as Dorr gets his 4th point of the afternoon. Case is down 6, 2 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Herring applying that full court pressure defense. Steve Young traps Wallace, and St. Louis calls a timeout. About ready to lose the basketball. WashU calls the timeout. We'll take one too. Case is down 6 with 2 minutes to go. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
Plus, we're always playing the big games on our big screen TV. You put Tanner on, you put Avenue just this in the Case campus. Finish with your house fixed up. You're already looking to rent a beautiful fixed up house. Riley, Emerson contractor, has been fixing up old houses for over 30 years. Visit www.rileyfixing.com. For more information and pictures.
So we've got 2 minutes and 1 second left to play. And Case is down 6 in a battle that they've been in all afternoon. It's been a great game matching up against the number 2 team in the entire country. WashU comes in 10-0 in conference, 20-1 overall. Case 7-14, 4-6 in conference. But the Spartans have put the fear in every team they've played this year. They have been in every game that they have played this year in conference play. And they're in this one right now.
Well, the key here is to continue to play that hard-nosed defense. You saw Steve Young come from the weak side as Wallace dribbled into the forecourt. Kevin Herring trapped him up front. Young came around from the weak side, got a tie-up, and forced WashU to call the timeout.
So Cameron Smith will inbound it for the Bears. Hands it off to Tyler Nading between the circles, who gives it to Wallace with Herring on him. And here we go, as Coach Sean McDonald said. Inside 2 minutes to play. Thompson with it, top of the key. Thompson working against Urs. Thompson right baseline, forces a pass. Reed Anderson steals it. Anderson sees Herring in the open down the floor, working against Toth, lays it up and in. Kevin Herring with 23 cases within 2 baskets. 64-60. 1:30 left to play. Coach is saying no fouls, no fouls. Don't send this team to the line. Herring tight on Wallace. 1:25 to play. Smith to Toth. They swing it left side to Wallace with Herring all over him. Kevin Herring. Wallace goes around the screen, left his feet, could have been a travel. Kicks it off to Smith, shots up, missed it. Fighting for the rebound is Reed Anderson, and Brian Urs comes up with it. Urs with the basketball. They're going to bring it over to the Case bench, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout Spartans with 1 minute, 1 second left. Case is down 2 baskets. It's 64-60. Hold on to your seat. We'll be right back after this break on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. So here we go, Ed. 61 seconds left. Wash U with 64, Case with 60. Spartans with the basketball. They'll have it out in the half-court set right in front of their own bench.
Well, and it's imperative here. You've played defense. You have two defensive stomps in the last two possessions. You got a good steal, and then a missed shot and a solid rebound. You brought it up the court. So in the last minute since the previous timeout, Case has stopped Wash U twice. They got an easy layup on the steal. Good pass from Reed Anderson. Kevin Herring controlled the basketball, protected the basketball from a potential block, laid it in, and now Case has the ball. Chance to put it within one if they get an open look.
Well, you know what? As a coach, you can't ask for much more than what they've given you right now, possession-wise.
And certainly no panic. It's not a time to panic, and you don't have to haul up a three.
They battled back, and they put themselves in a position to really tighten this thing up. Inbounds to Steve Young. We're inside a minute to play. Young to Herring between the circles.
It was 60-49.
Herring throws up a three. It's blocked by Aaron Thompson. And a foul in the backcourt. Kevin Herring had a shot blocked. Case fouled in the backcourt. And at the line shooting two will be Sean Wallace. Wallace is 4-4 from the foul line.
That's 10 blocks on the afternoon for Wash U.
Wallace makes the front end. He'll get one more, and he'll have a chance to give the Bears a 6-point lead. Second one is up, and it's also good. So Washington University up 6, 66-60, 50 seconds to play. Here comes Case quickly down the floor. Urs dribbles in, kicks it out. Reed Anderson's going to launch a three. Front of the rim, short. And fighting for the rebound was Dorr. They're going to whistle Eric Dorr for a foul. And they'll send Wash U back to the free throw line. So Dorr will have his third.
Now in the last 20 seconds, it got away from the Spartans.
Yep.
Couple offensive sets yielded nothing, and you're going to give 4 back from the line to Wash U.
So Alex Toth will be at the foul line for the Bears. Toth with 2 points in the first half, and he just added his third point as he makes the first free throw.
The Spartans are now 6 of 28 from behind the arc on the afternoon.
Second free throw is up, and it's also good. They are 31 of 36 from the foul line. 31 of 36 from the foul line. It's 68-60. Young with it. Just threw it away. Try to get it to Reed Anderson. It's a turnover, and it really has fallen apart in the last 40 seconds here for Case.
Now the
Foul in the front court by Kevin Herring, so that'll send Washington University back to the line. It'll be Aaron Thompson.
On Wash U, or the Spartans had battled back. They were down 60-49, trailed by 11 points and brought it to 64-60. A couple of rough offensive sets, and back to the line goes Wash U.
And the same old story. They make yet another free throw. So Thompson's got 19 points.
37 free throws. Case has attempted just 14 in the ball game.
Thompson again missed this one. Long rebound out to Young. Young to Reed Anderson. Case is down 9, 26 seconds to go. Reed Anderson loses the dribble, then loses the basketball. Wallace steals it. 20 seconds left. Case calls the timeout. We'll take 1-2. 3 straight possessions. They've lost the basketball. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. Seconds left. Case is down 9.
How did Sean Wallace get out of that situation if he didn't call a timeout, Ron?
Yeah, how is there an... I'm not sure. Because they're going to have an inbounds play.
Right, no foul, no timeout. How'd the ball get inbound?
Herring's going to try to foul in the backcourt. He does. Sean Wallace will go back to the foul line. So Sean Wallace is 6 of 6 from the foul line. He'll go back to the foul line. He'll shoot 2 more. It's 69-60. The Bears over the Spartans. First one's up and it's good. Aaron Thompson and Cameron Smith will take a seat, and Thompson gets a nice round of applause from his fans who traveled up from Elida, Ohio to watch him play today. Wallace has got another free throw. Isaac shoots it, and this one is good as well. 71-60 with 16 seconds left. With 60 seconds left, it was 64-60, and Case had the ball. It has been all downhill since that point for Case. Herring with
a
it.
Shot and had 3 turnovers.
To Young. Young puts up a 3, nailed it. 6 seconds left. It's 71-63. Inbounds pass for WashU. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The buzzer will sound, and the game is over.